Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be going through section 12, which is called apostrophe S. And this will be the final S we will be learning about. So we already learnt about adding the S onto end of words for plural and also adding the S for third person singular. But there is also another one, which is apostrophe S. Now this means something totally different. If you see an apostrophe S on the end of a word, it means possession or it means ownership. Someone or something owns something. Now, it's a little difficult to see when you are speaking, but it's more clearer when it is written down. So, I will give you an example now. Okay, I have 2 cars. So, the S on the end of cars means it's plural because I have 2 cars. But then if I continue the sentence and say, the car's seats are leather, so the cars has apostrophe S because it's the seats, which is plural, belonging to the car. So that is the apostrophe S, meaning possession. Now, I will give you a little tip as well. Only pronouns have a possessive form without an apostrophe. So, for example, his or hers or theirs. So, they do not have an apostrophe in them. So, now I am going to give you a few examples of common everyday phrases we use that have an apostrophe S. So first of all, we have all in a day's work. Let's say, for example, you do a favour for someone and they say thank you and you are like, no, please, don't worry, it's all in a day's work. It's my job. You are not putting me out in any way. Next we have in a year's time or in a month's time or in a week's time. Meaning the amount of time that you will do something. Next we have a day's wages, or it could be weeks or months again. Let's say, for example, you buy a present for your boyfriend or girlfriend and it costs you a week's wages. Next we have a stone's throw away. This basically means something is very close. Let's say you are moving house and you are talking to your friend and you say, my new house is a stone's throw away from the park, meaning very close. Next we have at death's door, which means you are dying. It could be not really, maybe you have a cold or flu, you're not really going to die, but you feel like you are at death's door. Next we have for God's sake or for Christ's sake, which is kind of like a, not really a swear word, it's kind of a very tame swear word. And finally we have 1 week's notice, or it could be 2 weeks, 2 months. So this usually means if you want to quit your job, for example, you will have to give your boss 2 weeks notice or 2 months notice, something like that. Okay, one final thing I am going to tell you. So in previous lessons we learnt about the voiceless S, which is S, like a snake, and the voiced S, Z, which is like a bee. So you can apply these rules as well to the apostrophe S. Okay, see you later. Goodbye.